welcome over to race number 16 of the NR2003 PMU Cup Series Season 6. We are here at Rockingham, UK for the very first time ever. And the very first time we are in England, or the UK I mean. Well, who knows, but yeah, we're in our country for the first time ever in the series. And God knows, this is a striking new circuit. Well, not a new circuit, but this is pretty much a breakthrough circuit we've seen compared to other races in England. Which one is really much a breakthrough to bring some sort of American style racing going on in England. So this is, of course, one of the few tracks ever built in Europe, and alongside the German Euro Speedway Lausitz, which will be going next after this one. So let's see how this Rockingham UK race will bring here today. And don't get confused with the American one, the former Rockingham Speedway track. That one is obviously no longer in use, or is no longer, well, basically abandoned, so don't get confused with that track. So anyway, so let's get on with the point standings. We'll go through the point standings, give you a bit of an update what's going on. So as of the race, after the race in South Africa, James Jamison is currently in the point standings after coming home with that win in South Africa, alongside Xander Howell in second place currently. Cameron Sr. with 3 wins this season. He's up into third. Solomon Sheridan currently fourth place with a win and 299 points. David Dixon currently fifth. Lean Hill currently sixth. Adam Wilson, well, let's call her Flandre now, and I'll tell you more about this later on. Well, in a moment, but yeah, Wilson will be currently in 7th place. Blake Parker currently 8th, Avery Hamilton 9th, and AJ Juni 10th. And going past the chase cutoff, Kendrick Meeks and Drew Walker are currently 11th and 12th respectively, both with 2 wins apiece. Then going for the wild card part is Owen Scott, Terry Lowell, Carl Varder, Sophia Petty, Albert Strauss, Nolan Hamilton, Daniel Bouchon, and Dylan Hayden. Those are your wild card, those are your drivers in the wild card currently. So this is going to be a good race, I guess, as we're currently 5 races away from the chase cutoff. So let's get a move on with the qualifying session. Who will qualify today? And I hope we're not going to see anything bad going along. So let's get on with it. Here it comes. The qualifying session starts now. Who will qualify today? Take your pick.
Drivers, to your cars.
And here we go. This is Riley Hill. Riley Hill will qualify on pole today for the first time this season. And Sophia Petty is currently will start alongside him. This is the first time in a while we've seen Sophia Petty starting on the front row. And AJ Juni currently 3rd place. He will start in 4th place. Albert Strauss will start in 4th. Blake Parker will start in 6th. David Dixon will start in 6th. Drew Walker will start in 7th. Kendrick Meeks will start from 8th. Adam Wilson will start from 9th. And Tara Lowell will start from 10th. Let's talk a bit more about Adam Wilson. Apparently, basically, Wilson has transitioned. So we shall refer to him or her as Flandre Wilson. I'll just call her Adam Flandre Wilson. So we'll go by Flandre. So I'll make sure that I don't forget about it, and I'll make sure I will change the name on the system just to make sure that I say the name correctly. So going down the order, let's see. So John Palmer's up there. Let's take a look at the contenders. They're currently down there. Owen Scott's down there in 17th. Solomon Sheridan down in 18th. Where is Cam Wright Sr.? That is a big question mark. Oh, Cam Wright Sr. will start from 12th place. Well, that's a huge bugger. And he's like 3/10 of a second down. So that's not a good start. Lane Hill will start from 35th. That's a very bad place he wants to be. Oh, and don't forget, Jack Halleck is back. He will continue. his part-time campaign here in Rockingham, whilst he will, I think, there'll be another driver taking over Jack Halleck's car from the next race. That'll be a driver named Damien Tan. Damien Tan is set to make his debut in D1 in the next race or so, hopefully. So anyway, so let's get on to the front. Riley Hill, though, this could be a more promising season for him after at least a couple of seasons on the dismal side. So bear out me a moment. Let me do something real quick, and we shall get going right now. So right then. So bear out me a moment. So I've just shut the door, basically, because I just want to be safe. So anyway, I'll go back to Discord, check, make sure everything's okay, and then we shall be on the way in just a few seconds. So it should not take exactly that long to get at least through this. So we need to make sure that the server is active at all times. So, or at least a bit active. So, but who knows? So, all right. So let's get going. Let's take a look. We have 72 laps, so that's 25% distance. So we should be good to go. Right, off we go. Right, in 10 seconds we'll be starting the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
And away we go. Riley Hill. Will start on pole today. And don't know when was. Well, I think Jameson started on pole a few times this season, last season. So Riley Hill, though, this is a rare sight for him to start on the front row at least. Oh, and Judy's right behind him, so it looks like we have a few Lena Multiples cars over there. Oh, and Albert Strass also up there as well. Oh, and Dixon up there as well. So this is going to be even more interesting to say the least. So anyway, so let's get ready for the race here at our first ever race in England. And we're going to make a move shortly. The pace trigger's now pulled in, and we're going to go green in the next few seconds. And let's see, as the green flag falls, who is going to take the lead at the end of this lap? Away we go! Oh my gosh, look at the Lena Motorsports cars. JG Judy pushing Riley Hill and then making it a 1-2 from on the inside. But Sophia Petty right there, I think she's trying to resist from where she's losing it from. So there we go. Oh my gosh, she's not going to be able to make it. David Dixon seemed to be he was about to make an attack mode on Sophia Petty, but still to no avail. Anyway, Riley Hill out in the lead. Judy in second place. What an extraordinary drive we've seen so far. What a great start to the race. Anyway, we'll go down the order to make sure everyone is okay. Everyone seemed okay as of for now. and hopefully, look at these cars bunched up. I don't know how they're gonna end up, but we'll have to wait and see. It doesn't look like things are gonna end well. Look at the cars; they're already going almost 3 wide, 4 wide every single time. That is not a good sign. We can always hope we can only hope these cars actually make it. Hopefully, but who knows? I mean, it can happen one time. Anyway, we're back up the front. There's oh my gosh, Chunside's got a problem. We'll have to check and see what's happened. If she might have had problems. She might have blown up at the start of the race. We'll have to see what happens to Churnside. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to restart the race because she did not start. So we cannot do that, I'm afraid. So we're going to have to restart the race because it's not fair on everybody else to not start the race. We have to make it fair on everybody. So I do apologize to have not been able to realize this late. So now we're making sure that everyone lines up the same way as before without any issue. So it all lined up pretty well. So anyway, so let's hope things get better this time. It's a shame that Incredible Driver Sulfur Judney is no longer going to exist now because of the restart. So anyway, now this time we are definitely going green without any interruptions from back to front. Anyways, we're here this time, and away we go once again. Here at Rockingham, it looks like Judy did not put on the same drivers we saw in the first attempt to start. So looks as though that Judy is gonna try and fight for it now. Oh, but he does go for it. He's running second place. Oh my gosh, Sophia Petty this time takes it away from him in second place. So Sophia Petty is now up into second place now. So look at the little car. They're now going almost really wide from the back. So I'm certain things are not going to end well again and again. But who knows? Look, oh my gosh, they're really going really wide, and I don't want to see it. So anyway, Riley Hill in the lead, Sophia Petty in second place, Judney in third place. And so far, it looks as though that Riley Hill, this could be his day at the moment. Oh, and the Churnside up at the very back, despite that non-start in the very first attempt. Oh my gosh, look at those cars. They are going almost 5 wide around. This is certainly Rockingham Racing, Rockingham UK Racing, you call that. Anyway, there is Jack Halleck in that 17 car, and he's doing really well at the moment, as if as a part-timer. Anyway, we're back up the front. As we see, I think Sophia Petty's closing in on the 15 now. And she's definitely racing for it to hopefully get her second win of the season. If only she has the chance. In fact, where she's standing right now, hopefully, if she finishes on a high position like this, she would definitely have a boost for the championship from then. Because she has been falling back kind of a few races, so despite winning the first race of the season. But let's hope that she can get some much needed points, as looks like that is Blake Parker, and he's in that new scheme, the Bitcoin scheme, as compared to that blue car that he's been racing. I guess he's probably to try and distinguish the scheme from another similar scheme, which is John Palmer, which had a similar blue scheme in the car. Yeah, similar blue scheme, and itself being a Ford, so that also makes, both cars almost really confusing. Looks as though Sophia Petty is closing in on the 15, and she's definitely going for it. Will she definitely go for it? Or maybe would the others catch up to them, these two? Or will Riley Hill defend for it? Looks as though that Riley Hill is going to try and defend for that position. Sophia Petty is giving him a bit of a harder time to try and defend that position. This could give Judy an opportunity of a way to join the battle, and he is definitely closing in. Looks as though the other cars behind him will hopefully join the party from then, as Sophia Petty He's putting on a bit of a drive to try and take that lead from Raleigh Hill. Looks as though you needs the one closing in on the 43, so I guess they are closing in. Just checking on the back to make sure everything is okay. So it looks like everyone is okay, despite that bit of a scare at the start with them going really wide, which probably could have ended up in an immediate yellow flag if it went off worse. Well, no, there's not much of an opportunity of a pass just yet, but at least we've got a few opportunities that just came up. Oh, where did Camera Senior come from? He's coming up the field. He's in 23rd place now, coming up to 22nd place and trying to get past Xander Howell. Oh my gosh, close shave between Xander Howell and Camera Senior as Camera Senior makes a move and he gets past Xander Howell. And here comes Owen Scott trying to do the same thing. Will he go for it? Oh my gosh, another close call between Howell and Owen Scott. Owen Scott is closing in, using that much experience as he can, especially with him being a world champion, a former champion, so that means he's got a bit of more of an extra point, of an upgrade in terms of performance and data and stuff like that, so he's got a bit more of a chance. So anyway, going back up the front, we'll see what's happening up the front. Oh goodness gracious, we have now a battle for second place as Sophia Petty slows down. Oh my gosh, and not only that, Blake Parker has gone up into third place now, getting past A.G. Judney, and Drew Walker is going to try to do the same on Judney, but still to no avail. Not yet. Riley, who continues to lead with Sophia Petty now falling back a bit. That will increase the gap between first and second place. Blake Parker is now on the chase. That is in fact her teammate, so don't forget that is her teammate. And not only that, Blake Parker is certainly the one we want to see. Let's see Blake Parker make the most out of him this season, because we've not seen a lot of him so far, especially as being a driver who has yet to win a race so far in the series. But will that change here today at Rockingham, UK? Go at the back and just Joey Maddox, and he's currently in last place. And so far we've not seen a caution just of yet, but it's still a track, so it's still a new track, so not everything is expected to be perfect. We're now lap 11. There's Albert Strass over there. Now, Sophia Petty is coming back after that bit of. I think she wants to save her tires first, because she can make a move to try and use that to prove that she's got better tires than the car up front. That is Raleigh Hill. Raleigh Hill has won a race not long ago. That must be a Kentucky. Was it Kentucky? No, that was not Kentucky. That was I cannot remember, but that was, I think it was 2 races ago. I can't remember the exact race. But it was 2 races ago. Riley who won a race. So anyway, so Sophia Petty on the chase on the number 15, and this is going to be a close call, I guess. I think Sophia Petty is definitely going to go for it and use her mighty speed on him right now. Blake Parker's right there, and looks as though that we've not seen much change going along, at least in the top 10. Oh, and the Camera Senior, and he's right behind his son, and he's yet to move up places whenever he can do so. He's currently staying there for the time being. He's still got Owen Scott right behind him. The two champions are now together. Looks as though Owen Scott will make a move on Senior, but not yet though. Not yet. Owen Scott wasn't able to get past, and we have a battle here. We have 2 monster cars between, I think it's Quimani and Nolan Hamilton, bounding together, and it looks like Jack Halleck joins the party as well, probably to disrupt the battles, I guess. So I guess that looks like Nolan Hamilton. Oh my god, and the 2 rights, see, and the 2 rights have joined as well. So that's certainly going to be a battle between two monster cars, two rides, a part-timer, and another champion. That is Owen Scott. So quite unique lineup we're seeing in this battle. So we'll go back to make sure. We'll see how the rest are doing up front. Oh my God, Riley Hill is now getting under pressure right now from Sophia Petty and the rest of the field. I think his tires are starting to wane now, and this could change the outcome of the race. Could it be? It could be anybody's race. It could be him still, or it could be Sophia Petty, or it could be Blake Parker, who is closing in. They're really closing in. The two Fords are definitely putting the Toyota under severe pressure right now. It looks like he's going to have enough time left. Here comes Parker on the 43, but the 43 is going to respond. I guess he went a bit too wide, and he undertakes so much they were able to lose that momentum, and that will put him under severe threat in losing more positions from where he is right now. And looks like Drew Walker's got an opportunity of a pass from Judney. And here comes Flander Wilson right behind Drew Walker, the other Chevy in the Russman's car. Another Chevy joining as well as Opera's truck, and a Toyota David Dixon. So now that will spread up the field a little bit more as Judney is now on the severe threat. Drew Walker has got past the 25, and Wilson is gonna go alongside alongside Judney now. I'm gonna try and make a move and get past Judney. Getting close to the getting close to the 25 I mean. And the cars get back up to Riley Hill, and Blake Parker this time tries to make a move on the 43 once more. Let's take a look at another angle. Riley Hill continues to lead. Blake Parker still behind the 43. We're at lap 19. And still nobody has retired just yet. Not yet. Let's take a look for this angle. And I think that orange car of Blake Parker is going to try and give Sophia Petty a harder time now for her. And he's definitely closing in on the 43, and that will certainly push her a little bit to the front if this could be an advantage to her. So, and this is a good view of the track at Rockingham. They're so close together, the top three now. But still no changes of yet. But that could all change eventually. I guess the draft gives Sophia Petty a bit more momentum of an opportunity to do what she wants to do. Pardon my pants, as Blake Parker is now definitely closing in, and he's going to try and use that draft. There is still no chance yet of a pass. They're really specific. There's no change whatsoever. There's no much change, especially in the top three. But Drew Walker could be the one joining the party very soon, which could shake up the front pretty much. And Riley Hill still clinging on to the lead. Sophia Petty under pressure in second place, and Blake Parker getting really optimistic, and chances are getting higher and higher for him to get at least a position past him. So And I think Drew Walker's there to help him to try and move up and get a grip over and get a grip on for that. Oh, Dixon. I think Dixon trying to make a move on. Drop with the straws, and he instead puts himself under threat from Bouchard. But despite that, he was able to save that position, so he's going to have to stay as he is right now. But close call, though. These cars are trying to get bunched up, but still nothing is happening right now for the top four, at least. Still no change whatsoever, at least for the top three in the past several laps of all. We're gone past lap 25, so we're still around quarter part of the track. Well, we're coming on to the quarter part of the race, so looks like the tires are going to start to give way. So this could mean that will depend on how the tires have been saved up. So whoever's tires are going first will be the unlucky one. So they'll start to lose performance, and they're going to have to wait until at least they'll be able to make a pit stop. And when they decide to make a pit stop, we don't know when the window is going to come through. Probably in the next 10 laps or so. So anyway, Sophia Petty is still holding on and still under pressure from her teammate. I think Sophia Petty's going to go for it this time. She's going to close in on the 15. And look at her. I think she's definitely going to respond. No, she's definitely going to give that a try now. And she is going to whoosh past the 15 car when she's able to do so. You can see how close she is right now. But still not enough as of yet. This is still a really clean race. And I hate when we have clean races, because that is the worst. That would make it the worst race ever. Here comes Blake Parker on the 43 as he finally makes a move. Andrew Walker's going to take him with him. And Judney joins the pack as well on the pass on Sophia Petty. But will Judney make a move? I don't think so. Don't think so, no. So that means Blake Parker and Drew Walker gets past Sophia Petty for second and third respectively. And Sophia Petty will be down in for fourth. What a good move from these two. Lap 30. Let's go on board Blake Parker as he tries to chase down Riley Hill. Look at him. He appears to be betting on it right now. I guess maybe he's getting drafted. Well, oh no, Drew Walker's a bit farther now, but still. So this is an opportunity of getting close to the lead as much as he can possibly can. And he wants to win a race at least in his career. Riley Hill looks like he's getting a bit tired at the front after leading quite a substantial amount of laps. Straight from the pole. He's closing in on the 15. Oh my gosh, it's getting to be a close shave between the two now. This is getting really tight between the two now. It looks like we have a caution. Is that a caution? It is a caution. First caution of the day. And Cat Rose looks like she got victimized. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. Oh my gosh, Senior's out of the race. Oh my god, I think Senior, was he smoking? He was smoking. He was smoking, and that would put Cat Rose out in the way. Cat Rose bashed right into the rear of Cameron Senior, and I unfortunately bring out the caution. I don't think Cat Rose suffered a lot of damage. Maybe just some, at least quite some substantial tap. But honestly, look at that. Honestly, this is honestly a huge heartbreak for Cameron Senior. After all this hard work put into play, you can see smoke immediately coming out from Senior. Quite ironically, this is not the first time we've seen him blown up. Oh, Gonzalez almost got hit onto the rear, but Cat Rose Cat Rose behind Gonzalez wasn't so lucky. So that will bring out the caution of the day. What an unfortunate situation for Cameron Senior. We'll make sure we'll take a look at the pit stops. So anyway, let's take a look at it again. Cameron Senior blowing up and gets into the way of Cat Rose, with punts her onto the rear. Gonzalez also did the exact same thing before then, and then Cat Rose punted into the back of Cameron Senior and sent her spinning around, but was able to get her car under control and get herself moving again. Quite a lucky bee she is. Quite a lucky bee. Let's take a look at the damage. It doesn't look like she suffered much damage. How is that possible? I don't know. Did she suffer no damage? That was a close call. She got really lucky down there, despite punting into the wrist. So, well, it was quite hard, I guess, but not as hard. Despite that, she just basically left her car and was unscathed. Maybe a bit of bruised pride or momentum down there. Maybe a bit of damage. In terms of performance-wise, this could affect her performance-wise. So, anyway, let's take a look at the... Oh, we won't be able to take it from there. So, spectator mode, maybe? Look at Cameron Senior. he was trying to get out of the way. I guess maybe he wasn't. He could have gone into the pits immediately. I don't know when that that moment of time when he blew up. It might have been just before he was about to come into the pits. Well, just before the pit lane, and it was just almost too late. It was just too late for Cam Wright Senior to make it into the pit that he's going to have. He would have actually had to make his way around. Anyway, let's take a look at the very moment, at the very start, when Cam Wright Senior blew up. Yeah, that was just around the time he was approaching the pit lane, but it was just almost too late for him to come into the pit lane that lap. And yeah, he had no time. He was trying to keep his car under control, and he just lost control, was unable to avoid everyone literally, and that's what happened to Cat Rose and almost to Ruben Gonzalez. Anyway, it's time for pit stop. Oh, looks like we may have a bit of an issue. Oh my, what's going on here? What just happened? Is it Nicky? What happened to Nicky Rive? Is there a problem? There's a big... Oh my gosh, what's going on down there? That is shocking. What's going on here? That's not supposed to have happened down there. Anyway, let's take a look. What did I just saw? Why were they so close to the barriers? Oh, Camry Jr. Another blow for the Junior, for the Wright family. But I guess Wright Senior was almost lucky down there. But the other car aren't so lucky. And oh my God, Vaughters got stuck. Vaughters got stuck down there. I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe I think some driver had a steering problem and was unable to get into the pit lane on time. Vaughters, unfortunately, will be out of the race as a result of this. Okay, this unfortunately... Well, I'm glad this is the only race we'll be doing here at Rockingham, UK, because I don't know what's going on with the pit line, and honestly, I did not expect it to happen like this. This is just administrative error from whoever flipping made this track. It's an unfortunate situation we've seen right now. That unfortunately, has resulted in some drivers not being able to compete, and the caution, I guess. Oh wait, Vardas has gone back out, but I don't know if he'll be able to make it on time. I will just give all the other cars a chance to recover from that unfortunate situation. I guess maybe they're lucky down there to be able to make it, I guess. So Bradley Hill down into third place. Blake Parker up into first place. Astonishing. I guess maybe it's to do with the AI line, I guess. The modifier. Maybe they were too far away, too far apart or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, they were quite lucky down there. I guess they were able to get themselves back onto the track. They were able to get themselves back onto the lead lap, I think. So, pretty lucky. So, but we'll have to investigate it for next time. So, anyways. We can actually hope that we're not going to get another pit stop, or else we're screwed again. So, anyway, we're expecting it coming at the end of this lap. Anyway, we are set to go green in just a moment. And we're green now, as Blake Parker will be the leader at the start of the restart. And oh my gosh, Drew Walker immediately gets around Blake Parker, and he's going to make an easy pass for the lead. Blake Parker versus Drew Walker, they're now going side by side. But will Drew Walker make it up front? Riley Hill joins in to give Drew Walker a bit of... Oh my gosh, Blake Parker is back up the front. Looks as though Drew Walker might have undertaken a bit too much. And looks that will give Riley Hill the opportunity of a pass on Drew Walker. Now that this time they're going side by side instead of instead of Blake Parker. Blake Parker will head on for the lead. What could be his first race win here at Rockingham, UK. He's certainly getting away. Drew Walker is going to try and recover from that momentum that he just lost. Well, he lost his momentum after trying to make a pass on Blake Parker. Sophia Petty up into third place. Don't count her out for the win just yet. Alrighty, Alajo up into 10th. And Blake Parker is certainly going to try and pull it off as much as he can for the rest of the race. We are now 33 laps to go. 32 laps, to go. What am I thinking right now? Blake Parker is there. Oh my goodness me, looks as though that... I think Bouchard's trying to make a pass on Meeks. And Alrighty Alajo joins the party as well. There he goes. Drew Walker, he's urging himself to add to his decorative career of race wins. And he is having a good time down here. And hopefully, he'll be the one to win this time. In fact, he's won a race in Indianapolis. Could he win a race at Rockingham, UK? This will be a question mark. Because literally anyone can win this race. Things are getting promising for the 43. And Nikki Rive is lucky to be back on the lead level after that pit lane misfortune. That'll put them at the back. It's quite lucky that this doesn't screw up the whole field. Well, screw up part of the field at least. Carl Barders had a bit of a misfortune as well in the pit lane. But he's going to try and get back on his feet to hopefully try and bring as much points as he can possibly can. Many points as he can possibly can. And Drew Walker closing in on Blake Parker. 22 laps to go. 23 laps to go, actually, so. Oh, John Palmer gets past Dylan Hayden. Oh my gosh, Drew, as in as Dex Mizaki. Let's see how the tires will play its part in the final stages of the race. Now they're definitely closing in together, but how long will they hold in? Because we've not seen much action as of yet, so this will be down to the free, how they're gonna handle the tires and stuff. But who would save the most tires? Who would save tires the most? That's a huge, big question mark. I mean, Drew Walker should have a bit more power because he's finished in the top three, so he's got a bit more upgrade than Blake Parker and Sophia Petty. So, but for some reason, he's not making a move yet. Here comes Drew Walker. He's seen the door opening for him, but how will he be able to make it? Because sometimes at this track he can undertake. And it looks like he's undertake a bit too much, so that means he does lose a bit more speed. That will put Sophia Petty, well, yeah, that will put him under pressure from Sophia Petty. Blake Parker continues to lead. 11 laps to go. And we have another caution. What happened? Nikki Rav. She got hit. What's happened down there? Oh my gosh. I think Austin Leon. Was it Austin Leon? I think that was Nikki Rav. I think she got into the way of Austin Leon. How did it all occur? Oh, Joey Maddox clipped both Leon and Nikki Rav onto the wall. But still no serious damage as they're able to get their car almost unscathed and back onto the track, got some moving again. So take a look at this again. Nikki Rive gets clipped by Joey Maddox alongside Austin Leon. What an unfortunate day for Nikki Rive and Austin Leon. Take a look at Austin Leon. Crud. Here we go. See Joey Maddox clipping these two onto the wall. On board Austin Leon. On board Nikki Rive. Be right back. Well, this is going to be close. We got, I don't know what to say, but we got not long to go, so. Oh, come on! Stop freezing whilst I'm trying to speed this up or something, whatever. And away we go. Let's see if Rick Parker can keep the lead. Hopefully get his first race win. We've got 4 laps to go. Oh my gosh. Already things are getting close down there. Riley Hill alongside the 47. But can he make it? No, he does not. And that means that, oh my god, and Flanders Wilson up into 4th place. What a great race for her. Now, this will certainly be down to the wire between Blake Parker and Drew Walker. Will Drew Walker finally get past him? Or does he give it away to the Bitcoin car? Which does bring him good luck. Blake Parker. We've got 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go. One lap to go. The white flag. What we all be waiting for. Blake Parker is pulling away. He's in a much comfortable position right now to win the race. And the battle has been done. Just one turn to go, and that'll be it for Blake Parker. Here he comes to the checkered flag, and he will take the win just after one last turn. And he's right there. He goes for it, and he will take the check flag, and he'll win here at Rockingham, UK. Duke Walker's second place was almost a threat from Riley Hill to take that position away from him. Second and third for Walker and Riley Hill. Flanders Wilson, 4th place. David Dixon, 5th place. Jude Meek, 7th place, I think. 8th place, Ali Hall. 9th place, Bouchard. And 10th place, Kenzie Simmons. And this is a race being like a passing. Oh my God! It looks as though that Riley Hill is trying to clean Drew Walker or something, or trying to make him lose control or something. Or this is what happens at the pit stops, at pit lanes rather. Well, we're not certainly going to use that race. We're not certainly going to use that track again because the pit lane's screwed up. So, but at least we've got the race done and over with. At least it was almost peaceful. Nothing major had happened in the race. So anyway, before we get back onto the screen, we can take a look at the fastest lap time. And Sophia Petty will take home the fastest lap time. Anyway, Blake Parker, his first win today in the series. As we start from the back. Cameron Sr., unfortunately, another lucky day for him. Engine blew up again. So Parker, Walker, Hill, Wilson, Dixon, Judney, Meeks, Alejo, Bouchard, and Simmons ran up the top 10. Lowell, Jameson, Halleck, Ayanami, Palmer, Miyazaki, Quinn Melanie, Strauss, Hamilton, Nolo, Roberto Crown Jr., Hayden, Leland Hill, Howell, Sheridan, Gonzalez, Churnside, Hamilton, Avery, and Cat Rose all ran up in all the points positions. Well, let's wrap it up short and sweet, and we shall move on to Germany, which probably be on Sunday. Don't know when, but we will see. So, yep. Let's finish short and sweet, and let's get ready to say goodbye, everyone. And we'll see you all, hopefully, at Germany for race number 17 of the NASCAR 2003 PMU Cup Series. Take care, everyone, and I shall see you all there very, very soon.